Alright guys, today we are going to do an injector pump on an ETQ powered diesel generator. This is a Yanmar clone, basically. So I think it's a Yanmar 100, something like that. I'll put the injector pump in the description below. This isn't a big job. This is the injector pump right here. You get them in. They're really cheap on Amazon. I've used these before, they work just fine. So what happens is they get corrosion or water in them, and this becomes really stiff to where it doesn't want to move very easy. And you can tell that down here by trying to move this, it just doesn't want to move. Wait a minute, it's on run. I had it moving before, but it was really stiff and hard, didn't want to go and didn't want to come back very easy, just really hard and stiff. So this right here controls the volume of fuel that goes in and out of the injector. So the more speed you want, the more fuel will go through, and that's all controlled by the governor arm. All right, so first thing we're going to do, pull off the fuel line. Then we're going to remove the oil or the diesel line that goes to the injector. It's 17 millimeter. I'm using a line wrench, I guess it's called. You can use just a 17 millimeter if you want. And it's just get it out of the way a little bit. Then we're going to take off these three. Thinking that those are 11s. Here, I'll find out. So yeah, it's 11 millimeters. So take 1, 2, 3 out. Sorry, I was wrong. Those are 10 millimeters. Now this flap comes off separate from the injector. You may have to wiggle the injector a little bit or just grab it with pliers, but this comes off first. And it's just pulled straight out. I had to grab it with pliers and get it influenced to come out. Let's take a look at it. This is no big deal. But this right here, see, I can't even move this. Oh, there it goes. So you can probably, that's stiff. It's starting to, it's just real stiff. You could probably take this apart and clean it and make it, work again. But these things are just so cheap. There's no reason to even bother doing that. So there's a rubber seal, we're going to need that again. Yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and put this in. Put this in first, right down in. And we need to line up this piece here with that throttle piece there. So when I push this arm, that throttle piece goes to the middle. We're going to set this piece to the middle here. About there. And then we're going to set it in. And we're going to move this throttle to the middle. And we're going to push it down. Make sure it lines up. You do not force it. If you force it, you'll break this inner piece in here. It's just hot metal, cheap aluminum. It snaps off. I've had it happen. Another customer tried doing his own and broke it off. I had to pull it out and freaking weld it together and make sure it would work. Cost them a lot of money. Alright, so get that to the middle, that to the middle, line them up, get them set in properly together. You'll know you've got it together when you look through that peephole and you see it move. When you move this, so you know it's together properly now. Alright, if there's tension, like spring tension on this, just pull it over slightly and the cam lobe will come off and let the tension off. Alright, now we're going to put our rubber piece back on right here. That on, and we're going to get our metal tab on. There, and then 2 washers, 3 lock washers. This washer's stuck on. 3 lock washers, 3 nuts. Get all that bolted on. We're gonna remove the cap. And get this line back up. And screwed back on. Tighten down. Do not cross thread this thing. If you can't get it started with your hands, it's not starting. You gotta get it started with your hands. That's why you don't bend it much. Just get out of the way. I pulled it up, bent it this way just a little bit, and then I bent it back over this way, and it popped over straight where it was straight onto this. And then it started fine. Tighten it down. Don't over tighten it. Just get it good and snug. All right, and then your fuel line would go on. First, you want to clean your tank out. This one's loaded up full. So now this is facing a different direction. That's not a big deal. Usually the line is big enough. I'm going to put new fuel line on anyways, because I'm going to take out, drain everything, clean everything, and do that. I'll do that in another video. That way this one isn't too long. But that's how easy it is to install injector pump. Most of the time when these aren't running, that's the issue. So to prime this, you make sure fuel's running through your hose, plug it in, you crack this open, you turn it over a bunch of times till you see the air stop coming out, and you just see fuel, and then tighten it back down. It's primed, it's ready to go. You don't even have to do that. It'll force the air out itself even. It just takes a little bit. All right, guys. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. All the parts will be in the description below. Today's t-shirt will also be in the description below. If you want me to wear one of your business shirts, mail me one. I'll be happy to do some advertising. Peace.